What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andy and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MULN stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news, and I have to say that Mullen Automotive just published very impressive news in their news section. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video a couple of days ago, somewhere at this point, when the price broke its previous all-time low and set a new one at the range of around 13.87 cents. And since then, it broke its all-time low and set the new ones at the range of about slightly above 10 cents price point. And it lost during last couple of sessions again about 20% of its value. So this asset is in a downtrend and nothing can change it, even their so-called good news. And let me show you that recently, just yesterday, they published this press release. And let me go to this in details. Mullen announces the sale of 22 EV cargo vans to Mullen Automotive Group. Sales revenue to be recognized in upcoming 10Q. And on the one hand, it is a very impressive news, and probably it might be the game changer for Mullen Automotive. But let me show you details, some details of this press release. A revenue of $308,000 booked and recorded for quarter ending June 30th, 2023. And this means they will disclose this information in their upcoming 10Q report, their earnings report. But let me show you these details. They delivered, they sold basically 22 EV cargo vans for the price of $308,000. If you divide $308,000 by 22, you will have $14,000 per vehicle. And why in the world they sold these vehicles for $14,000 instead of, as you can see, Mullen Campus costs about $24,000 and Mullen One costs $34,500. So why they sold these vehicles with this huge discount? It doesn't make sense. On top of that, let me remind you that every single vehicle that should be sold on the US market should have an EPA certificate. And we are on official EPA.gov website. And here you can see this article, how to obtain a copy of certificate of conformity for light duty vehicle, car, truck or motorcycle. And right here, as you can see, every class of motor vehicle introduced into commerce in the United States must have a certificate of conformity. Certificates are valid for only one model year of production. And here is the document index system. Here you can find all the certificates for every vehicle that should be sold on the US territory. And right here, in the list of manufacturers, you will not find Mullen Automotive. And this means Mullen doesn't have this EPA certificate, and this means these sales are illegal, and they cannot sell these vehicles, and this means they cannot basically disclose this information. On top of that, let me show you that even Cal from Financial Journey YouTube channel wrote this tweet 16 hours ago, and it is the screenshot from his YouTube channel. I spoke to Lance Buchanan at Mullen's. One-seater van will be delivered first, two-seaters produced later. Delivery to Randy Maron will be November the earliest. There is a delay due to airbag deliveries. Seems like good news, but delivery is set for November. And they still have a problem with airbags, and this means they cannot even start the procedure to receive this EPA certificate. And on one of my previous videos, I've told you that the process of receiving this certificate is quite lengthy. It might take up to from 12 to 18 months to receive this certificate. And this means from the time when Mullen Automotive will be able to install the airbags on their vans, we have to count another 12 to 18 months till this sales might happen. And this means I don't think that this information might be useful from the fundamental standpoint, especially if you take a look, okay, well, they sold these vans, and this means we can have the price to sales ratio. And post hoc ergo wrote on the Reddit thread regarding MULN, he wrote this: we finally have a price to sales ratio on MULN, and it's 250 to 1. For comparison, Tesla is 10.3 to 1, Lucid is 18.4 to 1, Rivian is 6.05 to 1, Nikola is 8.9 to 1, bankrupt Lordstown is 92.5 to 1, and NIO is 2.2 to 1. According to this data, this company is extremely overvalued, and this means from current price the stock should cost much lower than its current 11 cents. And I have to say that the problem is still on the table. Mullen Automotive is in the so-called delisting list from NASDAQ, and I have to say that another threshold is 10 cents. If this asset will stay below 10 cents mark for consecutive 10 days, it will be delisted immediately. And this means we have basically not so many bullish news regarding MULN. On top of that, let me show you again this tweet. Let me show you the Twitter of Cal. He published this 13 hours ago. Just finished the interview with David Mishry, answered all the questions and then some. And I have to say that you can find even more information regarding this interview on the Reddit thread regarding MULN. And you can find these two posts that was made by Fickle Rest 5915. And he wrote, after hearing the MULN pre-interview release, Dwayne has a way better perspective and asked the real questions. Everyone should watch it. Why did your financial journey stay quiet when he asked if you also thought that David was responsible for the dilution and toxic lending? And the second post was made by him is this one. Everyone view the MULN pre-interview release, start at 1 hour and 30 minutes and then end at 1 hour and 50 minutes. Cal is a fake pumper and dodges all the real questions that Dwayne asks. I used to watch Cal but just realized that Dwayne is a legit and Cal is a fake AF. And here is the link on this space code. You can watch, you can hear it by yourself. It is quite lengthy, a bit more than 2 hours. And I have to say that in general, we have to wait for the information from Cal. Basically, he will publish this interview today, and we will know what is the real catalyst for MULN and what should they do in order to increase their share price. But so far, the problem is still on the table. MULN is in consistent downtrend, and nothing can change this movement to the downside. And when it breaks 10 cents price point, definitely it will be another threshold that should not be broken. And this will be another countdown for MULN, and probably it will be delisted much sooner than the end of this summer or beginning of this autumn. I have to say that if you still want to enter the position with MULN, think twice, guys, and please do not watch these videos on YouTube. Just 2 days ago I made a video where I explained why these people are still shilling this stock and what is their intention to do it. And definitely it is very important to know why you can find so many people who want you to buy this stock instead of avoid this investment by any means. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys until next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.